Welcome back, Robert with Occupancy Boost. In today's video, I'm going to cover the weekly STR report. I'm going to show you a tool that I use to give a lot more insight to this report so you can make better informed decisions about your property. Stay tuned. I'm going to switch screens. Okay, we're looking at a weekly STR report here, and we're looking at the week of June 15th through the 21st. And the area that I want to focus on in this report is going to be this RevPAR area down here at the bottom, RevPAR. Now, RevPAR stands, for those of you who don't know, it stands for revenue per available room, not occupied room, but available room. So revenue per available room. So it looks at the property as a whole. It tells you how your hotel's doing as a whole, with all the rooms counted, no matter if the rooms were occupied or not. And if I go to the response tab here on the STR report, you can see, and I didn't put the names of the hotels in here for obvious reasons for the video, but the example hotel is a hotel we're looking at today. This property has 100 rooms, okay? There's 5 other competitors that we're comparing against on this STR report that are all located underneath this property on the response tab, and these are the number of rooms that they have. So when they show you the comp set, they're showing an average of all these other hotels right here. Okay, so remember that number, 100 rooms for the hotel that we're looking at today. Now, going back to that glance page, this property on this STR report for the week of the 15th through the 21st, their RevPAR for the week was $24.26. I'm right here underneath this total column right here, $24.26. The comp sets average from all those other 5 hotels on the STR report, or on the response page, these other 5 hotels, A through E, their average RevPAR between all those properties averaged out to $26.10. So our index was 92.9. Our RevPAR index was 92.9. That was our share. So we fell short. You want your RevPAR index to be at least 100%. More than 100% means you outperform your competitors. So it's doing a comparison against your hotel against your comp sets average. Now, the reason I made this video is this is how I look at it every week for all my properties. I like to break it down a little bit more and kind of see exactly how much we fell short in revenue terms. This just tells me in a dollar amount from the average for the whole week where we ended up. I want to break it down a little bit more and see how that equates to revenue and how it equates to rooms. Like, how many rooms did we actually fall short of hitting our 100% RevPAR index? And how much revenue did we actually fall short of hitting that 100%? So the way I do that is you just get your calculator out here, and you take 24.26, which was our RevPAR, and you subtract it from the comp sets RevPAR, which was $26.10, and you get $1.84. So we're $1.84 short on our RevPAR for the week. Now, if I multiply that times the number of rooms that this hotel has, remember, you're basing this on all the rooms in the property. So there's 7 days in the week. There's 100 rooms at this property. So that's going to be 700. So if I multiply that 184 times 700, we fell $1,288 short of hitting our RevPAR index for the week. And I break that down one more step further. Let me show you. See this ADR column here, average daily rate. I take the average daily rate for the property for the week, which was $48.04, and I divide it from the amount of revenue that we're short, which is $1,288. So if I do that here, it's going to show you that this property fell 26 rooms short of hitting their goal 100% RevPAR index. You see how I did that, right? I took 24.26 right here, minus 26.10, times the number of rooms in the hotel, which was 7 times 100. And then I've divided it by this 4804, which is the ADR. And I got this number here, this 26, so almost 27. So let's just say 26 rooms short. So if we would have had 26 more rooms occupied in this hotel for the week, we would have hit our RevPAR index. And I can take that a step further and divide the 26 by 7, and it's going to show you is about 4 rooms a day. So I need to focus on 4 rooms a day. That tells me a lot more than 92.9%. If somebody came up to you and asked you how your RevPAR was for the week, oh, we were $1.84 short. That gives you a little bit of idea, but this breaks it down even further and tells you to the room how many rooms you were short. So it was about 4 rooms short every single day, 26 rooms for the week. That's where this hotel fell short. And from there, if you know your property well, if you've been working with your property for a while, or this is a good way to figure it out, you try to go find 4 more rooms. What can you do to get 4 more additional rooms in your property each day, or 26 rooms for the week? It gives you a lot of this method here that I use. It gives you a lot more of a realistic look at exactly where this business needs to be found in order to hit your comp sets, in order to hit your 100% index. Now, there's a couple things that I've done in the past, and I've done a lot of videos on this. You can go to your OTAs and find some of this business. Look and see what the OTAs have to offer. Booking.com, if you go I'm on the Booking.com extra. If you go into this promotions tab and you go to choose new promotion, these are all the promotions you can open up through Booking.com. Now they've got all these deals going on that you can run. They've got targeted deals. They got campaigns you can run. I did a video on this one, and I'm showing it on the screen right now, this mobile rate. This is by far the most popular promotion that I ever run at any of my hotels. It always outperforms Expedia. It does the best of all the Booking.com promotions that I run. This mobile rate does really well. So if your hotel's falling a little short on your star report, you may want to try to run this maybe for a week, maybe for 2 weeks. You don't have to run these every day of the week. You can choose which days of the week you want to run these. If you have a couple days that are particularly slow, then run it on those days. Expedia, they've also got a promotions tab here. If you go under marketing on the left-hand side, I'm in the Expedia extranet, and go under promotions, you can create promotions right here on this create a promotions tab. They've also got a mobile promotion you can run. This one works really well, and they've got all these other promotions that you can run. And if you're not sure which promotions to run, you can go to the analytics tabs for these extranets as well. And you can look and see what kind of promotions. I'm actually showing you a video on the screen right now of a video I did on how to read the analytics tab in Booking.com, so you can choose which promotions are going to work best for your property. So that's how I like to look at my weekly star reports. I like to break it down by amount of revenue, and then break it down by the amount of rooms that I missed it by. So again, that what I showed you guys, that 3 rooms or almost 4 rooms per day that we fell short means a lot more, and it tells me a lot more about how I'm performing than 92.9%, or like I missed my RevPAR index by $1.84. $1.84 doesn't sound bad, but when you break it out and look at it on a big perspective like this, it gives you a lot more information, and it shows you exactly where you need to where you fell short. That's all I have for today, guys. If you like this video, please click the like button. Please share this video with your friends. If somebody's learning how to read a star report, or they want to get insight on how to dig a little bit deeper into a star report to get more information out of it, share this video with them. We'll see you in the next video. Stay tuned, and please subscribe to my channel. I got more videos coming out in the future. Thank you.